Welcome to Truth and Life TV. I hope you're all doing well. Are you new to my channel? Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave comments below, and share this video. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for your custom. I love you, and don't forget to share this video, leave a thumbs up, and leave me comments below. I love reading your comments, and I would always respond to your queries. Yeah, today we'll be talking about something. I didn't plan this video, but I hope this video goes well and encourages somebody today. Are you having suicidal thoughts? Are you having thoughts to end it all, kill yourself, and forget about everything? Are you having that thought? This is one of the things that make people drink, one of the things that make people take hard drugs, just to forget everything, just to end everything, just to remove everything from the way. I'm not saying that everyone who is going through suicidal thoughts is crazy or they are not humans. But today I just want to encourage you that life, someone says life is like the ocean. There are days when there is tempest and there are days when the ocean is calm. Just also in all that we do, there are sweet days and there are bad days. There are things that brings a lot of consequences. And because we've done it and we just want to make sure that it ends. But let me tell you something, that wherever you are, even if for the moment that you begin to have your own thoughts, that you begin to know what is right and what is wrong, from that moment you have lived at least some certain life. Maybe you're from 5 years old upwards, you have overcome a lot of things in this life. From the day we were born, it's a struggle. And from that day that we were born, we overcame a lot of things. You overcame not dying when you were born. So from that moment, you've been struggling, you've been fighting with friends, even as little as we are at 1 year old, 2 year old, 3 year old. When you are with your peers, they fight you, you struggle. Even with your own brothers and sisters, you struggle to get things for yourself. Life has been a struggle. And up to the point when especially when you have children, this beats my heart a lot. We've heard recently of someone who committed suicide, who killed himself in the United States. It pains me in the heart that when these thoughts come, we need to sit down. I know the root causes is depression, anxiety, and sometimes it's some of the things that we've done and we're looking that people should not know about it. But then, remember that our life, the life we live, is not ours. We do not own it. We do not own this life. God breathed a breath of life into us, and it demands of us to use and make something about it. God breathed a breath of life in us, and it demands that we make something out of that life. We do not own our life. God gave us this life to come into this world for a specific purpose. For a specific purpose. That's why people say that in the grave is where the richest of all elements are, because we come to this world and some of us do not fulfill our potentials in life, and then we die and we are buried. So a lot of gifts, a lot of wisdom, a lot of books that should have been written, movies that should have been made, inventions that should have been made is buried in the grave. Why do we have these suicidal thoughts? When we have suicidal thoughts, we should just put them at the back of our mind and relax, take some steps back. What is bringing these suicidal thoughts? We need to begin to write them down. What is bringing the suicidal thoughts? What have I done? What are the things that is going on in my life that is bringing suicidal thoughts? Nobody will be happy and have suicidal thoughts. You cannot be going on, things are going on smoothly in your life and you're having suicidal thoughts. It's caused by anxiety, it's caused by depression, it's caused by things going on around in our lives. So, we need to take a step back and look, what is causing the suicidal thoughts? What have I done? What are the things, the external pressure, the external factors that is causing the suicidal thoughts? Then we need to find a way to deal with it. If it takes us to speak to someone, let's try and speak to someone. I will see if I can find some of the telephone lines that we can speak to someone about. Please, let us remember that when we commit suicide, a lot of people suffers. Our parents who brought us to this world, if they are still alive, they will suffer. They will suffer. If we have children, let's think about them. Who will look after your children like you will do? You may not have all the money today. You may not have money to look after your children. But remember, they need you. They need you. Your wife needs you. Your husband needs you. Your children needs you. Find a way to solve the suicidal problems, the suicidal thoughts. Like I said, take a step back. Find the root causes. Speak to someone. Speak to someone. You do not own your life. Therefore, you have no right to end it. Find a way to speak to someone. Find the root cause. Sit back, get a pen and paper and begin to write down the things that you think is the root cause of this, and begin to find solutions. Begin to find solutions. Are you not happy? Is that wife making life miserable for you? Is that husband making life miserable for you? Is that child making life miserable for you? There are so many remedies in this life. Life is sweeter than we think it is. If you have a perfect life today, there are days that things will not go well. Even if you are in a marriage that is as sweet as honey, there are days that you think that marriage should just end. There are days that you think the marriage should just end. But please, let us find a way to squash that suicidal thought. Because this life is not meant to be lived selfishly. I'm sorry I used the word selfishly. It's not meant to be lived that way. We need to take a step back and look at the reasons why these things are. There are solutions to everything. There is nothing in this life that cannot be solved except after death. Once we die, it's game over. Once we die, it's game over. But so long we are on this earth, there is solutions to everything. Today might not be good, but tomorrow will be better. All we need to do is take a step back, find solutions. There is so many solutions in this life. Please, if you are having suicidal thoughts today, take a step back and find the root cause of the problem and let us deal with it together. Speak to someone, find the root cause and deal with it. God has created us for a purpose. Why do we go back to Him without fulfilling that purpose? He sent us on this earth to do something. So if we do not fulfill that thing, if He still keeps us alive, then we have not finished the purpose. So He wants us to finish that purpose in life. So if we've not finished it, why do we end it early? Please, if you're listening to this, please pass this message on to others. Let us pass this message on to every teenager out there, every person going through one thing or the other. This will pass. This too will pass. Whatever you're going through failure, you're going through depression, you're going through joblessness, you're going through hopelessness, these too will pass. These too will pass. All we need is something higher than us. And who is that? God. God is the only one who has created us and never forgets us. He's the only one who gives and never looks back. Please, let us speak to God. Let us turn our lives to God. When we have God in our life, we have everything. We have a purpose. Find out the purpose of your life. Find out what you are meant to do on this earth. And that, let it be the drive for you. Some people say their children is the drive that they have in this life. Some people say it's their family. Some people say it's their job. Find that purpose, find that drive, that thing that pushes you to move on, that thing that pushes you to wake up every day and get started again. Find that drive. Find that drive. Let's occupy our minds with great things. Let's occupy our mind with something tangible. Let's not allow things around us to begin to influence us and bring us down. And guess what? The moment we end our lives, other lives will go on. Other lives will go on. That child will get married. That child will move on to do something. That woman, whom because of her we want to end our life, will get married to someone else. That husband will get married to someone else. So why do we end our life? Why do we end our life? The day we die is game over. So why do we end it without fulfilling the purpose of our Maker? I do not want to make this video too long, and I hope this video has helped someone. There are so many things that you need to do to spice up your life. Check the videos on my channel and all other videos around the world. Let us also be careful of the things that we read. Be careful of the things that we consume into our life. Be careful of the things that we take on. And God bless us. Please, do not end that life. Do not end your life. You have a big purpose to fulfill in life. Do not let the enemies rejoice over you. Do not let the enemies end your life abruptly. Do not let the enemies make you do things that will make your Maker angry. We do not own our life. Our life is meant to be lived for God. Our life is meant to help others. Our life is meant to enrich others. Our life is meant to bring our purpose to fulfillment. Without our life, we cannot fulfill purpose. Thank you so much for staying to the end of the video. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment below. I'll see you. Bye. God bless.